for joining me on this morning. We are so glad to have you back with us on this Monday morning. I do apologize for starting a little bit late this morning, but I do. Again, I want to come to you, try to at least every Monday morning at 6:30 to start our day off with God. So we are excited about you joining us on this morning. So excited. Thank you so much for being patient and being able to join us on this morning. We are so grateful again that God has allowed us to see another day. Aren't you glad that God has allowed you to at least get another chance to do something that you haven't done before? So we are so excited and so honored to be in this space with the Lord. I just want to thank everyone for your support and your love and how much you have shown towards Christians in the marketplace. I could not do this without you, and especially can't do. I could not do it without God. So today we have been talking about and continue to talk about discovering your life purpose, and again, apart from God, that is impossible. That is impossible to discover your life purpose without God. Now we started several weeks ago, and we started talking about the things that we need to have in our lives, things that are factors in our lives in order to fully discover your potential in God. To what? To fully discover your potential in God. And sometimes, believe it or not, that may take, I don't know, a couple of years, and it may take 30, 40 years. And the reason why it takes so long is because we are being drawn away from the thing that is taking us away from God's purpose for our lives. And that's Satan's job. He has become, the Bible said, he is the ruler of this, what we call the cosmos, or this world, or the systems of this world. So he is going to play a part in how you fulfill your purpose rather on earth. So I want to encourage all of you all to be able to. Hey, Michelle, good morning to you. God bless you. Good to I guess see you pop up. Thank you so much. I hope things are going well for you. So we've been talking about throughout these several weeks about your purpose, your life purpose. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't know their life purpose. They really don't. They know that they're doing something in life. And you will ask most people, say, do you feel like you're doing your life purpose? And they will probably say, I'm not sure. I think I am. I'm not sure. Or some may just simply say, I don't think so. I don't think I'm doing my purpose in life. Hey, Sister Juanita, God bless you. Thank you so much. You're so faithful. So we want to look at how can we get to the place where I know for a fact that I am living out my purpose. So one, we started out with passion. Passion. We talked a whole series on passion. If you don't know what passion is, then please go back and look at my previous videos. I talked about passion. I talked about 7 things that can help you to determine your passion. Your passion. You're going to need your passion in order to be able to have people drawn to you. People are drawn to your passion. Well, the people who are drawn to your passion may be the very person you need to help unlock your potential. So, as we talked over these last several weeks, we talked about passion. Then we talked about 8 people who is going to help unlock your potential. Now, your potential is that which God gives you. Your potential is not just ability. So we don't want to confuse ability. We don't want to confuse, hey, Erica, and hey, again, thank you for joining. We don't want to confuse ability with potential. Just because you have the ability doesn't mean that you have, or you fulfilling or unlocking your potential. And that's what the enemy does. He uses our abilities to distract us from our potential. Just because you are able to do certain things, that does not mean that you are doing the will of God. And anything pertaining to the will of God, God endows us not just with ability, yes, but also with gifts so that when your potential is unlocked, it's going to do all the things that God intended for you to do and to become. Your potential is there to become, not just to do. A lot of time we are using our ability just to do, but not to become. When you start to realize what you're becoming, then you are fully operating in your potential, because God wants us to not just do, but God wants us to be. So we looked at passion. We looked at the people that's supposed to be in your life that encourages us throughout the process of unlocking our potential. Because the end game is to reach your purpose. I think I'm fulfilling my purpose. I really do. I think that God has allowed me to discover my purpose. And looking back on discovering my purpose, I realized what did it take for me to reach my purpose? And it was my passion. I understood my passion, and my passion led me to people who helped me to unlock my potential, and my potential helped me to discover my purpose. So I'm helping you, and hopefully, the path that God took me on to discover this, hopefully, this information that I'm sharing would also help you to discover your potential, not only your potential, unlock your potential, that is, and to discover your purpose. Now, what we're going to do this morning, we're going to look at what is potential. What is potential? We're going to look at potential in a way that perhaps you have never seen it before. Maybe you have, but I think what I'm going to share this morning is going to be a blessing to you, only because the end game is what? Discovering your purpose, your life purpose. Because when you discover your life purpose, then you will see the promises. I mean, the promises will start rolling down like rain. Hey, good morning, Mercy. Good morning, all the way from Kenya. My Kenya family is here. God bless you, Mercy. And we want you to understand that we are on a journey. God has put us on a journey here on this earth. We are on this earth because God intended for us to be on this earth at this particular time. As I said it many times before, not in 1820 or 1950, God needed for us to be. Now, some of you were born in 1850, maybe. Yes, yeah, absolutely. But when you are here now, God intended for you to be here. This is the allocated time that God wants you to be on this earth. So if He wants you on this earth right now, then He has a purpose for your life. Your purpose, your purpose is to bring Him glory. How you do that is through your assignment or through your will of God that He's giving you. Good morning, Angela. Good morning to you. So we're going to continue talking about discovering your life purpose. Now, again, as I stated, I think I have discovered mine. I really do. I think that I have discovered mine. So now I'm fulfilling the purpose. Now I'm seeing the promises. The promises are starting to come in based on my discovery of my purpose. And this is the frustration of the Christian life, is that they never get to a point to discover the purpose. So therefore, they are running around trying to figure it out. You don't have to figure it out. God has already figured it out for you. I said, God has already figured it out for you. And because of that, you just have to take the following steps. So we're going to look at the following steps as it relates to potential. Now, I'm going to be using different resources that I feel that has helped me and perhaps will help you. Uh, a lot of my resources is going to be coming from either Dr. Miles Monroe, uh, Dr. Otis Lockett, or Tony Evans, and a few others. But these are going to be my main resource as it relates to potential. Now, remember, do not get confused. Don't get your ability confused with your potential. God given us potential for the fulfillment of his purpose. So your potential is something that is already locked inside. You just need someone to help you to unlock your potential. Now, the word potential has a root word, potent. That which is potent has everything in it to do what it needs to do. Good morning to you guys. Good morning, everyone. Let me say that again. The root word for potential is potent. Potent has everything in it to finish the job. That's what potential is. Potential is saying to us, you have everything inside of you to finish the job. What job? The job that God has put on this earth, put us on this earth to do. Your assignment. Your assignment. Remember, everything that God created, he created for glory, for his glory. So we are supposed to be producing glory for God. Now the question of it is, how are we doing that? It's not just based on abilities, because we have an ability to do a lot of things. Matter of fact, we have the ability to sin. And just because you have the ability to sin, that's why we don't want to confuse ability with potential. Now, do you need abilities to help fulfill your potential? Absolutely. But the potential that I'm referring to is the potential, not just the ability, but the potential is to please God. Whatever you are doing, it should be to help you to become. Whatever you're doing is supposed to or should help you and I to become. So becoming is to become like him. Who? Like Jesus. And to give him glory, and to give him glory with our life has everything to do with our purpose. You cannot give God glory. You cannot give. Now, praise, yes, we do that every day. Praise is just simply acknowledging God for who he is. You praising him for who he is and what he's done. But glory is that which you allow him to produce in you. Allow him to cause you to be something that perhaps you could not be yourself. That brings him glory. A flower, a seed outside of the ground cannot produce what it is. So God has a combination of things to help us to become. You can't do it by yourself. You cannot give God all that he's looking from you by yourself. It has to be discovered. It has to be unlocked. And when you do, you will find the peace and the rest that you've been praying for, that you so deserve when you discover your life purpose. Now, again, we started out with passion. Then we looked at the people that's going to help unlock. Because your passion, as I stated before, your passion summons people into your life. Your passion, good morning, Benjamin. Good morning. Your passion summons people into your life. It tells people, I want you it tells people this is something you need to know about me. Your passion will draw people to you. And when you draw people to you, there are going to be certain people in your life it's going to say to you, I see something in you and I'm going to help get it out of you. I see something inside of you. That's why there's certain people in my life I can truly say, I see something in you and I'm going to help to get it out of you. And that's what you need. Now, I may play a role. Somebody else may play a role in your life. Somebody else may play a role in your life. But whatever and whoever is playing a role in your life as a believer should be there to unlock your potential. Now, you could say, well, I have a lot. I think I have potential. Well, you do have potential. God put that in us. God put that in us. But your potential is not necessarily your ability. As I stated before, don't get that confused. We all have the ability, or we are able to. That's what the word ability means. It means able to. We are able to do whatever we put our mind to do, but that does not mean that is your potential that God put in you to bring him glory. So if you're not doing the things that God put in you to bring him glory, then you are not fulfilling your potential. You're not fulfilling your potential. And remember, the word potential has the root word potent. Potent is everything you have to get the job done. That's why when you take medicine, it says potent. The potent inside the medicine, is going to be enough to get whatever is needed to be done. So again, these are some things that we have to focus on. These are some things. So I'm going to be looking at today, starting today, letting us know everything in life has potential. That's what God put in us. God put in us potential to fulfill his glory. Now, that's just like me allowing you to use my car to do something for me. I'm giving you the potential to do something for me, but you have the ability to take that car and do something for yourself by simply being disobedient. If I tell you I'm going to give you the potential to take something for me, and when you do, I will reward you for that. And you can turn around and take what I've given you and do something selfishly for yourself. But you can't expect a reward for doing something for yourself when the owner of the car told you to do something for them. I've given you the potential, not the ability, but I'm giving you the potential. I'm giving you what it takes to get there. You have to make a decision of whether or not you're going to use your ability to do and to use your ability to fulfill the potential that I told you to do with my car. If not, you're not using your potential you're not using the car for what I told you to do. You're using your ability to take the car and do what you want to do. So this is why you cannot substitute. Hey Rose, you cannot substitute abilities for potential. God give you potential for the fulfillment of his glory. So you have to discover your potential. Now that doesn't mean you cannot use your gift. It doesn't mean that your ability can't help you fulfill your potential. But if your ability is not causing you to glorify God in what you are doing, then you are not fulfilling your potential. Because God give us potential, but he also give us the tools, the ability to help fulfill your potential. Again, just because you have the ability, that doesn't mean you're fulfilling your potential. Okay, so now everything in life has potential. Now I'm getting some of this information from the Dr. Miles Monroe on this morning. It says everything has potential. All men are sent to the world with what? Limitless credit, but few draw from their what? Their extent. So when you and I were born, God has already given us credit. We have credit with God as soon as we're born. We're not indebted to him. We have credit with him. Well, why would you say that? Because he sent his son, Jesus Christ, and anything that Jesus does on behalf of mankind is credit or credible. So potential, remember this, and I close with this because we have to go into prayer. Remember this, potential is, again, potential is what you can discover about yourself that would bring God glory. Potential is what you discover or what is unlocked inside of you to bring God glory. Now, things that we do thing that we do or have the ability to do, we may not be using that to bring God glory. We may be using it to self-gratify ourselves, to bring glory to ourselves, but not to God. Well, again, that is just something that God also have given us, is the ability, but the potential to fulfill your potential, not just to do part of it, but the fulfillment of your potential has everything to do with the discovery of your purpose. So how many of you want to discover your purpose? If you want to discover your purpose in life, then you have to unlock. Someone has to help unlock your potential. And your potential, again, has everything to do with discovering your life purpose, not just abilities. Not just ability. It is that which is reserved. Potential is potent. Potential is ability towards God. It's ability towards God. So when I use my ability towards God, that is potential. That is potential, because God is never going to lead us to a place that we cannot be. He's not going to lead us to a place that it's not going to help us to discover our purpose. It does him no good for us not to discover our purpose, because in order to do our purpose is guarantee us to bring him glory. Our life purpose is to bring him glory. That was the whole purpose of his creation, is to bring him glory. So I got to close. I got to close for this morning. And again, I do apologize for coming on just a few minutes late. I do apologize for that. But I do want you to join me every Monday morning at 6:30. Invite a friend. We're going to go through a teaching this morning, these next several weeks, if not months, to show you what God is doing in your life, or have the ability to show you your potential, so that you can discover your purpose. Now, if you have already discovered your purpose, then these that I'm talking about and teaching should be a confirmation to you. Listen, I got to go. Please join us. Join us on our prayer call. Our prayer call is every Monday morning at 7 o'clock. Simply go to our Facebook page, and you will see a number and an access code. If you don't mind, jump online and join us this morning. I believe that God is going to allow us to pray through something that you've been praying for. God bless you all. Love you guys. And I will see you on next Monday. Have a great day. And also remember to encourage everyone to, again, sign up for our course. We're starting our spring course, chaplaincy course. If you know someone who would like to be a part of our chaplaincy team, our Kingdom Chaplaincy team, then by all means, share the information. Again, that's on our website as well. God bless you all. Take care, and I'll see you on next Monday. Bye for now.